What it means is Divine Mother looks at the earth more intensely through Maga today. Maga is a very strong constellation. They call it star. Actually, it's a constellation with thousands of sun. And today we get the benefit of Maga. And to be here on this day to do the Homa for Mother, that's something I cannot explain. How blessed we all are to be able to be here and perform a wonderful Homa on this day of Maga. It's called Maga Star. That once in a year, the moon is most powerful because of the Maga Star constellation effect. So today is full moon. It's the most powerful full moon of the year. On that day to be here to do it, unless you have the grace of Mother, you would not be able to be here. Whatever you can plan, you won't be here. But to be here is her choice. And she's granting us most wonderful temple. You won't believe it when you see it. You've never seen anything like that. The way she has planned 30 Sannidhanam, how meaningfully, how effectively, you have to see it. And I hope we will complete it in a year and a half. But Mother Sannidhanam will be ready in about 4 months. So for the first time, you get to see, go inside and see Mother. It will be wonderful. With Kartikeya and Vinayaka and Mother, it will be wonderful. And now Mahamaya is here already. And we will do more work on her Sannidhanam. So it will match this temple. It will all be uniform in Indian architecture that we will complete it now. Temporarily we are keeping her in that place. So all this planning only can be done by Divine Mother. Humans cannot think of all the intricacies which you will see once you complete. So to be here on this day and to do this Homa, it's the greatest blessing and the grace of Divine Mother, and you have earned it. Probably in the past 1,000 years or more, you have wanted it, and today she has granted. So appreciate the grace and kindness and your evolution to the state where you can come here and do this Homa. I can't explain it. I'm just simplifying it, make it very ordinary. It's not. It's fantastic. And I cannot explain because I'm not capable of relating to that heaven and to your blessing. It's magnificent and it's fantastic. Thank her, and we all have her grace. Thank you. To come and do this function now, Abhishekam. That water energized in the Homa was used to do the Abhishekam. So each one of you did the Abhishekam with love, affection, reverence, and the energized water. That's the significance of that Homa this morning we did. We combined that with Navagraha. It was a wonderful Homa. I was here and I enjoyed it, and the energy is still very intensely present. So each one of us did the Abhishekam. Mother takes it as each one of us did it personally. And that water is energized. That is the reason why we do the Homa in the morning, energize the water, do the Abhishekam in the evening. So it's very meaningful. So that water is energized with our love, our affection, our reverence, and her grace. It's combined, all that. And today is a very special day. Once a year, the constellation Maga is a very intense, powerful constellation. And when Mother looks at the earth, the primary origin, it's very intensified on that day. So on this day, you think of Mother and pray. Itself is a great boon. Here, she has invited us to our house. And we come here and do all that. It's 100-fold beneficial. And we deserved it. Otherwise, we won't be here. Each one of you. You invoked her for many, many lifetimes, and this happens. And she's going to give us most magnificent temple. It'll take a year and a half, but main Sannidhanam, we hope to have it ready in about 4 months. And then you can all go back. Till the time that back will be closed. Because she has given us 30 Sannidhanams. All the Ishta Devatas, Kula Devatas will be there. Whether you are aware or not, we covered everything. In the Rajagopuram, we had 520 cosmic aspects of Divine Mother. There's only one divine, pure consciousness. We all pieces of her. Many, many devas, devatas, intermediaries. Yakshini. This place is full of them. So she's going to give us a most magnificent temple. We'll have it completed. It'll take a year and a half. 30 Sannidhanams will take a long time. But we'll have Mother, Kartikeya and Ganesha ready by, that Sannidhanams will be ready by August. So then you can all go and see here. But we'll continue the construction of the remainder of the Sannidhanam. It's a beautiful concept. Only Mother can think of the way, how kindly, how thoughtfully, how lovingly she's doing it for us. That means we have earned it for many, many lifetimes. But this lifetime we mentally see it. So mind is important. This lifetime we see it. And today, you are thinking of Mother and doing it so very, very auspicious, hundredfold auspicious, because star Maga is a very intense. And when she looks at us, the earthlings, through that, that's why it's intensified. And Jupiter, Brahaspati, moves into Simha today. And that's a very auspicious movement. So it's all planetary. It's all planned very nicely. It's all scientific because the energy is hundredfold intensified today because of Maga, the constellation Maga. It's a constellation. We say Nakshatram, it's a constellation. The constellation will have thousands and thousands of suns. And that energy will come today more intensely. But the most important thing for us to be aware and consume. And that is the reason why I share this information with you. Otherwise you may not know the significance. I mean, the Homa we did this morning was a wonderful Homa. And the energy is still here. So even though many of you were not here, but for the Homa, the energy is still present and you receive it and you did the Abhishek with all your affection. Everything goes back to our mind, our receptivity, our awareness. If you're aware of what you are doing, we get much more benefit. And today that is what we did. We did the Homa. It's a very wonderful Homa. All Navagrahas were invoked. And that Homa, that energy is water we used for the Abhishekam. You see the logic behind it. And the most important thing is our affection, our reverence, our respect, our love. With that we consume. She has given it. As soon as you walk in, she has given. But we have to consume. To do that, we go through all this ritual. And each ritual is a very complex ritual we did this morning. It's very meaningful. And then we went to Mahamariam Sannidhanam, because she is the origin. Beginning creation and pre-creation started with her. Pre-creation. And you'll all get to enjoy the most magnificent temple. It'll take a year and a half, but participate. Please participate, meaning put your imprint. So this is the only chance. Next year is the only time you'll be involved actively, because involved in a construction of the temple, designed by her, you'll see the way she has designed. You publicize all the Sannidhanam most beautifully, most thoughtfully, most effectively. Unless she tells us what to do, we would not know. We cannot just bring a Vigraha and expect to receive the Vigraha. There's a Murti, there is Tantric energy, and there is all the subtle aspects are there. Murti is one aspect, you see it. That's important because you can connect it deeper. That's the meaning of having Murtis, Vigrahas, because our connection gets deeper. But the subtle energy, the yantric energy, those are the important things. So we'll place proper yantras designed by her. So it'll be a most wonderful, wonderful temple with that many Sannidhanam. I don't think any place has it. And then outside we'll have 14 Grama Devatas. Each one will have a Sannidhanam next to Drishtipeedam. You won't even know that. You may know some Munishvara, you would know, Virabhadra, you would know, the 14 of them. Their mother said, this is Asuric age, this is Kali Yuga. We expect major catastrophe. It already started with one, COVID, how it changed the life. And we have been talking about this for the past few years. But she will protect us. So she said, you bring the policemen. Policemen are these Ramadevas. They're very important. We have to be aware of them. So she has designed beautifully the 14 of them. We will have them. You can see them. You can relate to them. You can receive them. They are like a policeman standing next to your home. You may know the president, you may know the commissioner of police, but at the time invasion, the thief comes in, when he sees the policeman, he stops. So beautifully she explained why they are very important. And most of them, we are not aware of them. In ancient days, every village, they would have one or two of them. One or two of them, not all of them. Here, she has given the secretive aspects of all of them. She said, you place them so the world, not just us, should protect us, but it is for the world protection. And creation started. Probably a meteorite must have come and hit that spot, 100 million years, whatever. That has become a big lake. It's the holiest lake. Gauri Kund, it's a Gauri lake. And she, as Gauri, did meditation intensely. How long? I don't know, maybe 10,000 years, 100,000 years, whatever, to create all the life form and come into them. Human beings are only 7 billion, but there are trillions of life forms. In each life form, there's an Atman, and she is there. So she has to do that. To do that is an act of sacrifice. She has sacrificed herself for all the life form, not just human. Human is the highest conscious level. So that place, he said, you come there and they do this ritual. That's the place I started it. So my devotees, when they come to this place, that energy will be here. So they will get that. They will get me. So what a beautiful concept. And how would I know? I've never even heard of Gauri Kund before that. Then when I do the prayogam, information comes and what the deities have to place here, what sannidhanams. So these are all very unusual sannidhanams. Humans would not think of all that. And she designed it. She said, my children, when they come, all the Ishtadevatas, not in one lifetime, million, probably close to a million lifetimes you had. That's what Krishna Bhagavan told Arjuna. 680,000, no, 840,000 lifetimes you had. I've seen you, I know you. You don't remember. That's how Maya covers it. So beautifully she explained. So I'm going there. The reason I'm mentioning it, how kind she is towards us. To do that and make sure Pratiniti. It's a Pratiniti Yatra. As a Pratiniti, I go and do what she wants. And that energy comes here and you receive it. And you have to know that. So you are going, even though you're not physically with me, it's a very hard place to reach to. But you are there. Consciously, you are at soul level, you are there. So you get the benefit. So ancient days, that one person would be chosen to go and do that. It's called Pratiniti Yatra. So she designs it. I didn't think of it, I would never even thought of it. She designs it and chooses one person who is physically capable. I don't know how many times I made so many visits to so many places she wants. She sent me as the Pratiniti of you to do the Yatra. So Rameshwaram is going to come. How nicely she gave the secret. What Rama Bhagavan had to do there after slaying Ravana, Brahmahati Dosha. So you have to worship Shiva in three linga. So she has designed that, and I had to go there and do the 24 rivers come to Rameshwaram in the form of bells. So I had to go do all that. The point is so kind, she makes sure that you receive that energy of Rameshwaram through these three linkas. There's Ramalinka, Sita Linka, and Viswalinka with Hanumanji brings. All this she's planned, it is done. All this are done. But we symbolically go there and bring that energy down here. And so many energies like that, she makes sure it's here, available for all of us. So today is a very special day, it's a wonderful day. All this took place today. At the end, we come. You came and you did the Abhishekam, even though you're sitting and watching. Mother said, no. Anyone observes that and thinks of me in that form, in the closest way, very affectionately, engulf me. That kind of kindness, we have to go after divine. Here, divine comes after us and make sure we do it properly and we receive it. That's the greatest kindness, the divine to do that. And we are the recipient. So we have done something in many, many lifetimes. And the result is this. So I want you to be aware. It's a very special day. It's once a year. the Maga star. And that day, you think of divine, even mentally think it's beneficial. But here we come to her house. This is her house. And she's going to grant us most magnificent house with all the Sannidhanam. All this is mind-boggling. I sit and think how kind the divine is to us. And we should be aware of that. We should receive it. We are the most blessed souls. Thank you.